Atkins Fabrication, and some. How y'all doing, man? Hey, listen, so we're working on the box for the laser engraver. That thing can let off some pretty harsh smells. So far, what I did was I glued in the fan that's on the side. I don't know, can y'all see that? There we go. Little side action there. We're gonna clean that glue up and get that up off of there. But right now, so we also made the cutout on the front here, if you can see from the side there. A little bit there, you can see the angles and stuff. Just not the square. But yeah, we cut that out. So now what we're doing is we're filling it around the side here in order to give it a rim, something for the top to actually rest on. Instead of that little old edge, you want it to be a little bit thicker. You want to give it some distance for it to actually sit on. So that's what we're actually doing right now, is making that. So the next step will be, you got to get yourself some. I'm just using scrap wood on all this. Like, I ain't going to the hardware store and buying no wood. This is all scrap repurposed wood. That's how we do it. We make it work. One man's trash, it's another man's treasure. Just remember that. Just don't go too far with it. But yeah. So we repurposed all of this. This is some MDF, and I ran out of MDF, so the back part's OSB. The inside here, actually just some rim pieces that came off. This was actually a pallet. Well, the OSB is actually from a pallet. The MDF actually came. These were cut-off strips from some panels that I was doing at the glass shop. They go in like the back doors that are now closed off. They take the glass out of them, and they put panels in it, and they're three-quarter inch when they're done. With the metal on each side, you got a piece of clear on one side, a piece of clear on the other side. You get glued to it, laminated to it. So these were actually the cut-offs from it. I had a big piece of it over here in the corner. And you know, now that we're using the laser engraver, it makes a lot of smoke and it stinks real bad, can give you a headache, and who knows what you're breathing in. Okay, so we ain't even gonna worry about having to go through that. We're just gonna build ourselves a box. We're gonna put ourselves a top on it. The idea of what I got is that we're gonna have that daggone pencil. It just don't want to stay with me at all. Let's utilize that pocket for what it's worth then. So what we're gonna have is we're gonna have it come up to about here. Okay? And that's gonna be one piece of it. That's gonna be the bigger piece of it, alright? Somewhere in that area. And then the front part with the curved part on it, what I want that to do is I want that to lift up first and fold on top of it. And then I want you to be able to pick that up. And I want it to kick out, boom, and set down on it. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's gonna be fun and interesting all at the same time, because it's a mechanism that is used. So I'm gonna have to I've never tried this before. It's the first time. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to YouTube it, and I'm going to look and see how somebody else does it, and then I'm going to borrow some of that and maybe add a little of my own, or just use all of that. You know? You never know. So yeah, right now what we're going to do is we're going to worry about getting our pieces together for this, and we're going to get them. We're going to get a cut, and we're going to get a put in. We're going to use the air nail gun. We're going to glue them, shoot them in on the sides. I want to take and try to plane on this to see if I can knock this down. But before I do that, I want to get y'all at a better angle so you can, you know, so I can practice in front of you. So, yeah. Yeah, we're back. We're not trying to be real longer, nothing like that. We're back. So we're going to try to knock this down a little bit if we can here. And yes, to everybody that might want to comment, I realize it's plywood. I'm just trying to shave it down a little bit without having to put a saw on it. I don't want to put a saw on it. It's not the objective to, you know, destroy anything or, you know, break anything up. No, we're just making sure it's flat all the way around, because remember, it's going to be a top sitting on here. So with that top sitting on here, you want to hold that smoke in as much as possible. So when that thing sits on here, you want it to sit on here flat, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. It's got to be flat, man. So let's turn this way a little bit. We got a little, good enough. That's good enough to me. I mean, it ain't gotta be perfect. Probably should have even started that with that way, because that ain't even feeling right, and it ain't getting all the way over there. And I don't think this is going to work either on this applicant mic. I think I've used it before on this. It's just got see, this will dig into this. You gotta watch this. This could become a monster with it. You know what I mean by a monster when I say that, right? It looks like it'll do some good, and you'll start out, But somewhere along the line, it's going to grab and it's going to rip out a chunk. And there's your monster. Then you're going to have to rip that out and redo the whole thing over again instead of leave it alone. Get a sander out, something like that. Like, this is MDF. This isn't meant for tools like that for real. If you could get away with it, skate a little bit, then skate a little bit. You know what I'm saying? This will actually fix with that date that quick. Look at that. Done. Done. You can't even tell it's messed with. And that's what I'm saying. Be smart about what you do. That was a stupid mistake I made. I thought this we might have been able to get in here and just, you know, skim along a little bit. Nope, it ain't trying to let you do that. Look, you can see it here. Look, it's wanting to grab into chunks and rip them out. Nope, this ain't for that application. So, guess what? We ain't even going to do it. Alright, so we got our mark right here. We're going to get this cut off. And, yeah, we're going to get that cut off and then we're going to run from there. I need to be able to get my chop saw back down because that makes it so done. You know what I'm saying? Like done. Done. Alright, so give me a sec here and we'll be back. Alright, y'all, welcome back. We're getting the nails out of this wood real quick. Like I said, we repurpose all of our wood here at Ag and Fabrication. Not all. I mean, sometimes we'll come across some stuff, but for the most part, it's repurposed. Donated most of the time by my boss. My bosses, Dion, and then Joe. My boss Dion is the one who you know, gave me a place to live at work. It's like my dad, man. I love him with all my heart, man. You better watch this. I love you, Pop. I always meant it when I said it. Yeah, we pop all these nails up out of here. Right? Get all this out of here. Pull that out of there. We ain't gonna let the nail. I don't use nails too much, but even still, you never know, right? So we ain't gonna let the nails go to waste either. We'll hold on to those also. You just don't never know, man. Sometimes something specific might call for it. And there you go. We already got us a nice piece. We'll mark it for right here. Get it ready to be cut. And then we might be able to get our piece. Whoa, that's pretty daggone close right there, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. We might be able to pull that off. From a pencil, I see something. That one goes there. Oh, pardon me, y'all. Pardon me. Okay. I'm gonna hold it here. You just cut from underneath and strike that mark, y'all. So you gotta do. Make sure it's good and dark. Do it once or twice, 2 or 3, whatever it takes. You got your mark, right? And then you'll come this way. And you gotta move all that out of the way for real. Just, yeah, right up to it. That's it. Just like that, just like that. And we're straight there. Now let's see, do we got it? Hey, uh-oh. That's that mark. Oh no, y'all. Oh no. It's gonna serve one or the other. Yeah, it's gonna serve one or the other. So we're gonna take it the long way. Huh? No homo. So we'll there we go. We're gonna take it that way. So we'll need this piece here. that off of there. Yeah, that's not a bad piece either. But that's alright. Because for real, I mean, it's just a back piece, bro. For real, we can piece that in there. We'll have a piece left over. We'll have this piece and a little piece from this right here. So what we'll do is we'll just cut it back, right? Put this piece in there and put this piece in there. And that's how we'll do it. You see what I'm saying? Like, we'll do it just like this. So, this piece will now get cut just like that. Okay? Alright, and this will be the good piece, and this will be the good piece. And this is a good piece, and this is a good piece. Okay, now, oh wait, that's going to be wrong. Because this is going to end up being a little smaller. I got to cut on this side of the line. So our line is actually end up going to be right about here. Right? So that is definitely going to be too short. So in all actuality, what we need is to be a little more up about here. Yeah, right about in there. I'll cut it right there. Just to be on the safe side when we cut all this. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't want nothing to get screwed up. So we're cutting this out. That's getting cut out of there. And we're going to cut like so this is what gets cut off, and then this is getting cut off right here. Yeah, and this is a good piece, this is a good piece. Alright, so shoot it, it'll come through, but I'll clip the nail off. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. You see what I'm saying? So, that's the plan right now. And we'll take it from there as we go along. I'm gonna keep y'all in on the loop. Be back to you in a minute.